Hello everybody, and we're here with another map video. I've actually made a few maps um, since I last made a video. It's been a while. So I'm going to show a couple of maps in this video, and then I'm going to show my latest map in the next video. So let's start with this. This is a simple map. This is FY Span, and it's just what it is. It's an FY map. You got your guns on the ground. The spawns for each team, like I'm on the counter terrace. Counter terrace spawn on both sides of these stairs, as far as up to about here. And you have your gun selection on the ground, as you can see. And it's just a bridge over some shallow water, and you can go through the water. There's some smoke grenades under the bridge. It's symmetrical by a diagonal. So whatever you see here is exactly the same on the other side, just mirrored on the diagonal. As you can see, here's that little platform that you can be on, that you can get on this side, and you can just walk on up. Some giant oversized crates for cover, because Counter-Strike needs oversized crates. Like, what's Counter-Strike without oversized crates? Yeah, that water gives you away when you step out, so being stealthy is a bit difficult, but there is, of course, this bridge, which you can cross. The bridge has an op, some armor, some HE grenades, and there's also a buy zone here. So there's a buy zone there. You can buy whatever you want. Just picked up some armor. And yeah, that's basically it. You have the bridge, you have these water sections you can go through, so you can try to get some smoke grenades. You can pop smokes in different places if you want to. I like to save them for the next round, so you can fight on the bridge. Yes, my name currently has margaritas on the end of it, because last time I played, I was a little drunk. And I haven't changed it since then. You got these windows, so you can shoot across either side, and you can see in between the bridge a little bit, and those gaps that are there. And there are scouts on the ground at all four of the windows on all four corners. And it's a tight fit, but you can squeeze on through there. But that's it. Yeah, that's this map. Okay, so let's go to the next map. Okay, so this map is Tag Airsoft Fort. There's also a DE version of it that I'll show very briefly after this, but the main version of this map is this tag version. Here's the interesting thing. This tunnel that I'm in is mirrored. There's a tunnel just like it on the other side. It's diagonally mirrored. If you're a counter-terrorist, you can spawn in this tunnel or the other tunnel on the other side. So the counter-terrorists spawn on both sides. You're automatically equipped with an MP5, P228, but no body armor. And there are a couple of... There's a shotgun pickup in each spawn. There's also one in the middle of the map for the terrorists, because the terrorists all spawn inside this fort here in the middle. And there's a few smoke grenade pickups for both sides as well. But yeah, you have these little buildings that come out of the tunnels. You have this ramp which you can go up onto, but I actually did put a little pushing entity so that you can't just stand up here and camp. And you can't go up on these buildings. That was a gameplay decision that I made. But yeah, you have this moat you can go into, some ropes to climb back up if you need to, and then there's the bridges. Because the map is symmetrical, I have the bridges and the walls labeled with East Bridge, West Bridge, and then the south, north and south walls, as you can see. So if you're calling stuff out to your teammates, where's the sign? They know where you're talking about. But yeah, it's all these like thin wooden buildings. And you have MP5s and a P228, so there's no bullet penetration. Here is the terrorists spawn all around this building in the middle. There's some smoke grenades on either side of this for them, and a shotgun for them. But why is it called Tag? Well, because this is actually a hostage rescue map. Before I show you that, let me go into this moat briefly, just to show you. You can come up... Oh, a little lag spike there, that was odd. You can climb up these ropes. There's two of them. They go up onto these buildings. But there's hostages, and the hostages are actually inside of a rescue zone. If I walk up, you see the little rescue icon.
Well, let's get the hell out of
tag
here.
them and start walking, they disappear almost immediately. That's why it's called tag. You basically tag all the hostages. And if you give them a little shove when you walk into them and hit the use key, then they'll usually disappear right away.
Get out of here.
Like that. Um, so yeah.
Well, let's get the hell out
And
of
that's
here.
the premise of this tag map.
Okay, let's go.
And there's not much else to it. There's not much else to show you. See, we respawn. Tried to re-equip us, but we're already equipped because we didn't die. And you can go right back at it. You can see the walls are labeled on the outside too. And there you go. There is Tag Airsoft Fort. Now let's show the DE version. Alright, here's DE Airsoft Fort. This time the terrorists spawn in the tunnels. And just like in the tag version, they spawn on either side. Now the CT spawn inside. All the same pickups, all the same equipment, although you do also get armor in this one. Other than that, everything's the same, except instead of a hostage inside a rescue zone, you have 2 bomb sites upstairs. So you just go into either bomb site, A or B, up top, and plant your bomb. It's that simple. Nothing more to it. I basically made this just in case the tag thing didn't work out and it wasn't viable, so that I didn't waste my time making the map. But the tag version seems playable. It's been fun. Anyway, I also, there's a version of both Tag Airsoft 4 and DE Airsoft 4 that end in _NW, and that stands for no WAD. I embedded all the textures, but had a small WAD for these bridge signs that I didn't embed into the map and included it with the download. And some servers have problems with the download, so I created the NW version so all the textures are embedded so there's no issues if you're having a problem. Let's go to the next map after we blow up and die. Alright, now here we have Tag Death Machina. I actually need to kill myself once to kick off the round. These doors switch. These doors switch each time, so there's an obstacle course on either side of these doors. If you were a terrorist and you spawned below, then the door on this side is open and you take the obstacle course on that side, and then every round it switches, so either team gets the opposite obstacle course. Your weapons get stripped if you go through here, but we don't have any yet because it's the first round. It's my cartoon Doom door. This would be... terrorist spawn is actually behind this door. Their spawns are right on top of each other. But anyway, so let's go through this obstacle course. These little observation rooms were inspired by Portal. So yeah, I'll show you what this is in a minute. Let's go through the regular course first. So we have these lasers that we gotta avoid. We go through there, and then we have platforming puzzle. And I just got caught. I just got stuck in between the platforms on my own map. So, anyway, I can show you this other side. So we'll go through this other side. Same thing. We got the weapon stripping thing here. We have this fan again that you gotta go through. Except this side we got crushers. Now this map wasn't too popular for the people that played on my server, so I didn't get as much playtesting as I wanted to. I wanted to do more with it, but I ended up just releasing it as is. Here we have a platforming puzzle, but a slightly different kind on this side. And then this room is on the other side as well. This is where you choose your weapon. You either choose the AK, Kalashnikova, or the M4, the Pop Cult, at the Allahu Snack Bar. And you didn't like your choice? Well, you can easily switch it back. It unequips you and re-equips you. And then you come in here, and here's the viewing room for this cage. That's where that op door comes in. I'll show you a little bit more in a second. But if you want to hang out in here and view, you can. And then you have these doors to choose from. You can either choose Deagle armor and a smoke grenade, or 5.7 armor and helmet with a flashbang and a HE grenade. So let's go through that. And now we have the 5.7 and our nades. But yeah, we're on the CT side. No matter which obstacle course you go through, these teleports also switch, so the CTs always come out on this side, and the terrorists always come out on the other side. And on the CT side, you can go in this room, and you can actually see that cage again in the viewing areas. And that's your mid area. But anyway, let's go this way. We come running along here. You come over here. You go by these containers. That takes you towards the mid area again, but we're going to keep going through here. And come out here. And this is where your hostages are. Your tag out hostages on this map. And you can tag them out. There's 6 of them. Let's tag out 4 for now. And then there's 2 more in there. I'll leave them in there for a second, because I want to come this way and just show you the terrorist side real quick. This is the terrorist side. If you were a terrorist, you would go through the obstacle course, and then you would go through and choose your pistol, and then you'd teleport out to this ramp, and then you'd have this option. And the only real option is when you get here, you can come to this mid area, or you can go down the stairs or hop back down here onto this crate and come out here to defend. And you'll notice the op noob balcony. Again, that goes back to that cage. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me show you the mid area. So let's go to that mid area real quick. Run around, run around, run around. And we'll just kind of come through here. Dog. And then we're back out in this room with the viewing of the cage. And then if you were a CT, you could come through here. You can go around this hallway. Go in that elevator if you want. Dog. And you come around here, now you're in this mid area. Here's the platform that the terrorists can come to, and they can hop off in here and come around and fight you in here. And then you can come up onto this balcony and overlook this area. Alright, so rescue those guys. I do want to show you that. So see this target? It's in CT spawn. There's one in CT spawn, not in T spawn. I'm going to shoot that before we lose our gun. And then we get unequipped. There's extra entities to unequip you in case you try to cheat and throw your guns through. So let's try to go through the lasers properly this time. And go over the platforms. Come in here. Again, your weapon selections. At the Allahu snack bar, the viewing area. Now this time we're on the opposite side, but as you can see, we teleport to the same side as the CT. So now let me show you that thing with those targets. Let's run through here quickly. There's another target right here. Notice this number 5. Well, that's 2 targets we've just hit. Dog. Up there. 3 targets. And, oh, got one down here. You can just barely see it there. On the terrorist side. 4 targets. And I'm actually having a slight mind block on where the 5th target is, because I haven't been on this map in a little while. That's embarrassing. I can't remember where stuff is on my own map. Oh yeah, here's another thing. Here's a little secret. The anti-op class. Oh, yes, I remember. I remember. It's up here on CT side behind the pole. Oh, what was that? What did we do? These doors opened. And go in here.
Humanity's greatest desire is to drive crudely built low-polygon cars in Counter-Strike.
Funk Vehicle 2017. We have a go-kart track. This is a very crude version. It's based on the track 1 at F1 Boston in Braintree, Massachusetts. And yeah, it's a go-kart track, and you can just drive some go-karts, some crudely built go-karts in Counter-Strike. You can't get out of here once you come in here, so you're committed once you do. This is just for fun. So yeah, Funk Vehicle 2017. It's almost 2018 now that I'm making this video, though. Alright, and the last thing I wanted to show you before I close out this video is the op door. So let's quickly go do that, because we're getting close to 20 minutes now. Undo this fan, but we go through this op door. And remember, there's one on each side. The door shuts behind you as soon as you run through on each side. And if there were other people playing with me, then another person would pop in here.
Be a fair fight between you guys. Whoever wins breaks open that hole in the floor. But remember, when you go in that hole,
there can be only one.
And yes, here you go. You have a knife fight with the other person that would come on the other side. And then whoever wins the knife fight has to break open this hole. And then you get an op. And you can recharge some health there if you want to. And come out here. And now you're covering the hostage area. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a couple of there's a couple of little traps on this map, funny traps. There's another secret spot where you can get the anti-op class on the terrorist side that I'm not going to show you here, where you get a FAMAS. But yeah, that's tag Death Machina, and I have one more map to show you in another video.